What's good? What's good? We back with another one. I got my son P in the building.
What's going on, bro? It's Vino Trades here.
B no
We ready
trades.
to we
What's
ready to
going
talk
on,
some
son? How
some
you doing
investing.
today, man?
I'm alright, bro. I'm living. I'm Irie. Feel me?
Okay. Any
Everything
trades
is on the
today?
up
Any
and up.
trades today? How's it going? How the money moving?
Oh yeah, FOMC. That's the money day. That's the big money day for us traders. So 2 p.m. You
That's what's
know,
up. That's what's up,
niggas had
man.
to cause havoc.
Tell the people about yourself, man. Introduce yourself, though, man.
Well, I'm a trader from the Bronx. You feel me? Self-made. You feel me? I've been doing this for like 3, 4 years now. So this is the first year I've been consistently profitable, and I'm on my way to scaling 150,000 from a
Period.
nigga with nothing.
Talk that
So
talk.
yeah,
That's what's up. That's
that's
what's
what
up.
we doing.
What made you get into trading?
Niggas need the money.
Hmm.
So I mean, niggas was just hungry. But usually that's not the best way to go about it when you first learn about trading and investing and stuff like that. Because this is really a tool that you could use to generate, wealth for the next generations and stuff down the line. So when I first came into it, it was head first, not knowing much, but trying to do a lot. And through the years and through like learning and through taking them wins and them L's, you learn and then you get the knowledge to do things the right way.
Okay, okay. What's your portfolio looking like right now?
Portfolio should be what we trying to get into.
Yeah, yeah. What you
Like
messing with
'cause
right
it's
now?
September. It's September right now, so September is usually where we like to buy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So beginning of the year, we usually watching, seeing what markets is doing good, and we looking for the top two companies in every sector we try to invest in. You feel me? So right now, we're looking to buy some this company. This is a low key, and this is a low key one. If you get in right now, you gonna be you gonna be thanking me in the next like 2 to 5. So I know y'all heard of the energy drink Celsius, right? So
Okay,
Celsius, that company is
okay.
under $40 right
Giving
now.
some free game right now. Y'all better pay attention.
Uh-huh. Word. So Celsius is a company, it's a small cap, it's under $40.
Mm.
You could start buying
I'm gonna
shares,
have to
start
tap
buying
into
whole
that.
shares or get into the or buying options because you see everybody that's what they on right now, like the energy drinks and shit like that. You feel me? And
Oh,
if
it's an
you look
option
at
trade.
you could do options or you could do shares. You feel me? Because it's a
Okay.
good company. You're buying it at a low price right now. It's down for the year. So, and if you look at other companies like Monster Energy, shit like that, which is like number one in the sector. If you see it, if you look at their chart 3, 5 years, it's just straight on the up. It's up a couple $100. You feel me? So if Celsius is the new play and it's more healthier, better ingredients for you, and they got the more, you feel me? They got the more population in the youth. That's why I see a lot of young people going towards and stuff like that.
Yo,
So I think that
just
that
to
could be
speak
a
on
play
that
right
too,
now.
because it seemed like you said it's a more healthier company. So it's like you basically investing in companies that you kind of believe in and think that based on your day to day basis on how you live, regular. Because I know you into the herbal stuff too. So I guess I'm saying what I'm saying is basically people should get into companies that they believe in and think. I mean, things that they
Yeah,
would
and,
buy
and they
basically.
that they use and they you feel me? That's around their house and things like that. You feel me?
Hmm.
You know, I'm an energy drinker. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I know it's a necessity drink. You feel me? Like some people need to use it when they working or they got long hours doing, trying to
Yeah.
be productive. You need something to keep you going.
Okay, okay. I wanted to ask you though, what would like for the people that's trying to get into trading and option investing basically, What would be like their learning curves? What would they need, the tools that they need to start with so they could, you know what I mean, if they were starting out, you know what I mean?
Your
What type
learning
of
curve.
advice
Your
you would give?
learning curve is gonna be shortened if they got a mentor or
Mm,
somebody that they can talk to and speak to and trust and value their opinion. You feel me? Because I really had nobody that I could really physically speak to and ask direct questions. So I just had to take game from here, and take game from there, and take game from everybody, and like put it together and try to make some sense of it. You
okay.
feel me? So if you got a mentor,
Okay.
that's gonna help you in your learning curve.
Mentor
Well,
one. You got any others?
what you need is the tools to be successful. So you need trading view. Feel me? You need some live data so you can analyze the market, stuff like that. You feel me? And trading view is also a good tool because it can help you practice. You can practice until you're ready. Start using demo capital until you're ready to go live funds. You
Okay.
need trading view. You need a broker whenever you're ready. So now in the trading game, there's multiple ways to do it. So if you got little to no money, you could use something called a prop firm, which is a company that they back you and they put up the capital for you to trade. So basically, it's like a challenge that you gotta pass. You scale a certain amount of money within a certain amount of time without taking a drawdown, and
Mm-hmm.
then they give you the access to their funds to use. So there's low cost companies like that, so people could get into
Any
trading for
recommendations? Any
less
recommendations? Any
less than $150 today. You feel me? So one of the best props you could use. Number one is Apex. That's gonna be the cheapest one. You could use. There's another one called My Funded Futures. You could use that. That's another one. And another good one is called Top Step. So if you could just cycle through those top three, you could start trading for less than $150 live funds to at least $2,000 of live funds. You can start trading, or you can use your own money, right? And you can start with the options. You
mm,
can start with the options with $150 with the options, but your leverage is not as large as if you use OPM. You see, so the gains you gotta um you gotta lower your expectation because the gains are not gonna be as great when you use the options with $150. You could probably make a 50 bucks a day using that as long as you have a solid strategy. So so after you have your broker, you need a strategy. So we need to find out like what type of person are you. So trading is really like a more psychological in your mindset. What type of person are you? An anxious person? Are you like are you patient? Can you wait for the money, or do you just want to see results now? What type of person are you? So you're gonna learn a lot about what type of person you are and how to handle and manage your expectations when you're doing this kind of stuff. You
mm.
feel me? So there's different strategies. There's long bias, there's no bias, there's short bias. So basically, it's like coming in and you having an idea of where the market is going. You feel me?
Gotta
So
pay
once you
attention.
could
You gotta pay
create that,
attention. You gotta do your homework.
yeah, yeah. And once you know, it's just a couple factors we look at to say whether okay, we long right now, we think the market is bullish, so we think it's gonna go up, or we short right now, we think it's we think the market is bearish, it's gonna go down. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's some of the
So once you
terminologies.
got your
Get with it.
yeah,
Get with it.
the terminology, right? So
Okay.
once you got your strategy, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, now you go to analyze, and then when you analyze the market, you gotta start from higher time frame down to the lower. So you're gonna start with like the monthly, and then drop down to like the hourly, something like that. So you're gonna start with the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour,
Oh, that's
two
when you get a
hour,
little bit
one
more
hour.
advanced. You start going into small increments where, as far as the time,
hmm
basically. So you playing a little bit of
Yeah.
more tricky game. Basically, you gotta know what
hmm
you're doing.
Yeah, so I would say like for beginners, you don't really need the 1 or the 5 minutes. And the most you need to go down is to like the 15, and you're good right there. But start with the high time frames, and you could start seeing a clearer direction because it's less candles. The higher time frames are, it's less candles. The more time frames are, it's more candles. So it's more data that they give you at
Mm.
one time.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
yeah.
Um, what I was gonna ask you, I'm gonna touch back on some of the terminologies that you think people would need to know. But for right now, what would you say is some of like the pros and cons of getting into this, type of business and getting into investment?
Mhm. The pros and cons is you could do this from anywhere in the world and almost 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. Um, you don't need to answer to nobody. You could be your own boss. You could use this to scale other ideas and things that you got going on,
Mm,
things like that. You could turn this into like a business where you could call out call out signals and mentorship and things like that. So there's different ways that you can scale and keep on growing in the trading industry. But the cons is like dealing with losses and knowing how to be a loser until you win type stuff. Like if you ever grew up playing sports and stuff like that, you kind of dealt with losing to win and stuff like that, you know. And if you don't know how to manage the expectation, if you grew up always winning or being the best at what you do or up there, one of the best at what you do, like when you come into this game and you start taking the L's, you may cannot come back from it. You feel me?
yeah,
But we're from nothing, so it's like it's this or nothing right now.
it's
This is
only up from
like the
here.
best
That's what
way
you're
that
saying.
you
It's only up from here,
yeah. Um
basically. Okay,
yeah, this is
okay.
like the easiest, fastest, like you know,
It's a
way
little
that you
learning
can
curve,
do it
but
once you know.
once you catch it, I guess
hmm
you could.
Once you get it, it's like a skill for the rest of your life. That's what I be telling people,
It's
but they
like a
don't look at
trade.
it
It's a
that way.
trade trading. That's why they call it
Yeah,
trading.
it is a trade. Like the
Hmm.
plumbers and the HVACs and all them specialists, like we specialize in the market.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Or
what's some of the terminologies that these people need to know? Like, if you could give them some terms that you think they may
mm,
need to use and understand when they, getting into it.
so for the options, stuff like that, if you're trading an option, that people usually use like calls and puts. So
Mm,
calls is like if you're bullish and you think the market going up, you're gonna buy into calls. And if you think the market is gonna go down, you're gonna buy into puts. You feel me? So that's for the option side. And the option also has things like the Greeks that people gonna look into. So the Greeks are like theta, delta, and gamma.
yeah, I do
And
see
you can
that.
search
I do
them
see
up,
that.
but those are basically once you know what those numbers mean, they tell you how much money you're gonna make or lose on the options depending on how much time you have, basically. So they're basically calculating the time decay that you have on the options, you know.
Mm,
Since you're buying time with options, you're not actually buying the share, you're buying you're buying the shares for a certain amount of time.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Opposed to when you're buying stock, which is the other thing people do in the stock market. They buy stock and they buy options. When you're buying stock, you're buying the whole stock. So you're buying one share or a fraction of share of the stock. You feel me?
Okay. 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 Anything
Mhm.
else? Any other
Um,
terms?
bullish, bearish, up, down, long, short, up, down. Basically, it's all the same thing.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
Okay. All right.
you want to
Well.
see green, it goes up and down. Unless you want to know, like, if you want to get into like the more specific stuff, like, but yeah, for beginners, that's really what they need to know.
All right, so who would you recommend like watching, like as far as besides yourself? You know what I mean? Because I know you starting to get into it and where you want to start teaching and your own starting your own basically podcast or your own whatever you want to call it, but who would you
hmm
recommend? Like, they got Warren Buffett, they got all these famous people that people look up to and stuff. Who
hmm
would you YouTube channel, anything, like who would you recommend watching and like taking some pointers from?
Well, yeah. So Warren Buffett, like you said, Warren Buffett is one of them goats. You feel me? You will always learn something from Warren, even till to this day. He's
Mm.
making moves now and stuff like that, and people are watching his portfolio and his changes and what he do in the market. But um, what I can say, what really gave me game is watching Market Mondays every week, stuff like that, which got Ian, Rashad, and Troy. They be talking about stocks and different markets and different sectors to invest in. They be talking about crypto and just how the market affects the world, the presidential candidacy and stuff like that. So that basically made me open up my perspective and make me look at it like, oh, this is a bigger picture. You feel me? Like the world runs off this. So let me start thinking about it like that. So
Yeah.
I watch them. I watch Wall Street Trapper, Trapping Tuesdays. Feel me? I watch him. He be breaking down the fundamentals, stuff like that. He don't look at charts. So he look at a lot of data when he's making his judgments and his decisions and stuff like that. So I like how he does breaks it down because he's different from them. And I also like Stock Sundays with my boy Aristotle. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm locked in. So I'm watching Aristotle on Sundays. He's more of a trader, short term. So we looking at the swings or the day trades or what the companies that we could get in for today or for this week or next week and see if we can make 100, 200% and and then run.
What is the swings? Tell them what the swings is. That
The
term.
swings is like a swing trade is like any trade that you hold in past one day. So if you day trading, you buying and selling in that day. If you're swing trading, you're buying one day and you're selling in another day.
Okay, okay,
You
okay.
feel me? And swing could go out for as long as you want. You could swing for a month, a week, a year, a day.
Do you got a
It could
set
go
what
out for a
day that
while.
you gonna get rid of it, or is it like whatever you
Yeah.
want?
Yeah, you set what day. That's what the options is for. You set what day you want to get out of it by the expiration date of the option. So each option got expiration date when they expire. Feel me? You don't gotta hold it to as long as that date, but that's when the date of the option expires.
Okay, okay. There's some good information. So, anything that I ain't touch on that you wanna share to the people that they should know, like anything that I missed that I ain't asked you, like give the
Um,
people some game.
People, y'all need to really sit down and see how quickly and how much you can make an easy $200 to $500 every day from the comfort of your own home by
Mm-hmm.
doing this trading stuff. Because we are worried so much about extra expensive and extra hours and overtime and getting two jobs and trying to get this degree so we can get a higher pay. But they're not giving it to us, people. They're not giving it to us. The average American, there was a statistic that said the average American cannot afford a $500 to $1,000 emergency. So if something was to happen to you or your family members, especially you with kids out here right now, and you were to stop working and you can't generate that income, well, like we're low key, we're low key fucked. So we need to learn this skill of investing because the other races are kicking our asses. That's the game I'll get to you. Like, just find somebody you like. If you don't mess with me, you don't like what I do, you can't understand how I teach. Just find somebody on who you like. But start looking at the company, start looking at the market, start investing in what you like, and start getting them returns. You feel me? And start speaking about them in public so other people can understand that we just not spending all our money on Louis and Gucci and all the designer that's keeping us broke, but we actually got investment in LVMH and things like that. You feel me? That's the type of talk that we trying to talk now. So that's what I leave the people with, and I hope that resonates with them.
Okay, okay. Well, I appreciate your time, man. You gave us a lot of information, man. Let the people know where they can
Appreciate you for
find you. What's
having me.
your platform where they, you know what I mean? I know you're getting into that, trying to teach
Hell
and,
yeah.
putting out your content or
Hell
whatever. Where
yeah.
they can find you
hmm
at though. What's your name and all that?
Y'all can follow me at Mamba Mentality Trading on YouTube. That's where we're gonna be dropping the videos and stuff like that to learn it. The mentorship coming soon, and you can follow all my socials at Vino Trades.
Yes, sir,
Yeah,
man. Yes, sir. I appreciate having you, man. You definitely doing your thing. You've been consistent for a long
appreciate
time,
you,
man.
King.
So, like I said, I appreciate your time, man. And we definitely going, to chop it up some more when things get greater, and you could share some more of your, your experiences, man.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you having me. I've been seeing you doing your thing with this podcast, and I see you keep on going, and you
Yeah,
grinding, you
consistency
motivating
is the
me to
key.
keep going and start, doing my little, platform stuff. So yeah, I love to see it.
Shout out to you, brother, man. I'm definitely gonna tap in with you, man. Y'all already know he gave y'all the info. Make sure y'all go check him out. We gonna holla at y'all, brother. One love, bro. Safety.
Peace.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.